Hey, how's it going? Uznik here. I'm bringing you a gameplay on Malinovka Assault. Uh, with the new changes that is made to patch 1.10, this game type has actually had another change. This is the fourth major change in this game type. The first time Assault showed up on this map, the base was over at the base of the hill at B8 and 9. Some people said it was way too easy, some people said it was way too hard based on the perspective of how you played it. Then they actually changed it to make it a little bit more fair by moving the base over towards F8, right in the middle of the open. The spawn points didn't change. You spawned up up on top of the hill and then down in the field, but people said it was still too unfair. Like it was too easy or too hard based on the perspective of how you played it. So then they changed it to this layout with the base out at the ocean or the river, and as you see, sometimes this right here, sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes the other way. But in my opinion, none of these game types was unfair, just because barely anybody was actually wanting to play it the way it was supposed to. The best way to play any of these World of Tanks games is to have some good scouts, get them to scout out what is going on, and you put forth your damage. As you've seen right there, because of that scout up towards A2 and 3, I'm pretty much getting all the damage while he is spotting them out. I'm almost dead here, so I take cover behind the building. But anyways, the new Malinovka Assault, they actually put the base right there in A5 and 6. The green team spawns in the north, red team spawns in the south, and you basically have to go after the base like that. I've played like once or twice on the new layout, and I've noticed most people go straight for the field, which that's could be a valid tactic. I'm not going to say it's right or wrong, but the heel plays another really interesting aspect, because on this map, especially whenever it was the standard battle, everybody would go up to the hill. And on this game, you have a maximum render distance of about 550 to 600 meters. After that point, you cannot see anybody beyond that distance, whether or not they are spotted. Like that tank that was up towards the church, I was able to see him because he was within 450 meters. But beyond that distance, you can't see anything. So that hilltop was pretty much a wasted effort to get all the way up there and not be able to see anybody on the other side of the map. But that's just because people they want to play this game like any other first-person shooter, when it's not really that. But anyways, at this point of this stage of the battle, we got 3 kills each. I'm almost dead. I'm not going to use my repair kit yet because there's no point of me using the repair kit to get my ammo rack back up if I'm just going to die. So I'm just holding back. I pull myself back into a defensive position. You don't want to be on the front line, even in the best of best tank destroyers. Now that there's 4 tanks rolling up towards the north here, at this point of the battle, there's pretty much nobody left in the north. So the whole plan here is to move across the north and swoop through their spawn points. Most of the times on this, especially on this layout, players like to get to this point a bit early. They like to just swarm out as fast as possible in the first parts of the game, and everybody dies. And that's where the aspect of being unfair comes in at, because people go out and get themselves killed within the first 2 minutes of the battle, and they say it's an unfair advantage because there's no cover. Well, here in the north, you do have some cover. You have some nice rolling hills. You do have the houses, even the rock with some bushes around it towards the northeastern corner of E2. The south, you got a lot of cover, ranging from the buildings along the road, the buildings beside the windmill down in K7. You can even use the nice rolling hill towards K8 and 9 to get yourself in a hold down situation there. So you have viable defensive positions as long as you have good scouts that are able to get in a position to scout out anybody and actually see what's going on. Now, right here at this part of the battle, you actually seen a artillery over towards C8, and also you see that medium tank there. He just popped up in the view. That's because he's beyond that render range. So if you put that into perspective, when you're up on that hilltop and somebody's spotted on the other side of the lake there, you're not really able to see them at all. So yeah, the hill's not really a good defensive position unless the base is put right there at a 5 or 6, which I think that's what they are experimenting with on this this new layout. But at this point of the battle, we've pretty much taken over their whole spawn area. I just put a shot in on that KV1. I'm dropping down so he doesn't really get a good shot on me. Waiting so long for reload, I finally decided to go ahead and use the repair kit and get my ammo rack back up. I fire again, and somehow that completely misses. Goes through the little hole in the backside of his turret. That was pretty amazing, but a bit unlucky. So here I'm looking around, making sure if I see some tracer fire, I can put shots in on it, and then I get detected. I don't have 6th sense, so as long as I point my gun towards the enemy, I actually get a warning that I'm getting aimed at. So it's really that's a really viable option if you don't have 6th sense. But 6th sense is really important on any tank. That's just, I don't really use this tank too much, so my crew does not have too many skills. Right here, there's only 3 tanks left. Right there is the Jagdpanzer 4. I fire and miss again. Apparently he was only just wanting to turn and aim instead of turn and move. I see him again, and I shoot, and I actually take the kill on that one. And the last 2 tanks will be taken out by the team as they converge on them. But anyways, the new game type, the layout. How do you want to try to go after the base? Are you going to go up to the hilltop and try to take out the whole northeast corner, or you want to brave across the field? Go ahead and leave your comments in the section down below, and we'll see how the new layout, see how long it lasts, because this layout didn't last too long at all. But anyways, I'll catch y'all later.